Remember when fast food wasn't just about convenience, but about pure, unfiltered indulgence? Over the years, many beloved menu items have disappeared, leaving only memories and cravings. From McDonald's deep-fried pies to Taco Bell's fan-favorite creations, let's take a delicious trip down memory lane and revisit 20 discontinued fast food items we wish would return. McDonald's fried apple pies. Before they switched to the baked version, McDonald's fried apple pies were golden, crispy, and dangerously hot inside. Biting into one meant risking a lava-like apple filling burning your tongue, but it was totally worth it. The crunchy, flaky crust paired with the warm, spiced filling made this an unbeatable dessert. It wasn't just a snack, it was an experience. McDonald's made the switch to baked pies in the 90s for a healthier alternative, but fans still long for the original deep-fried version. Some locations outside the US still sell them, and lucky travelers occasionally get a taste. But here in the States, they've become a legend of fast food nostalgia. Did you ever burn your tongue on one of these? And more importantly, do you still miss them? McSalad shakers. Back in the early 2000s, McDonald's introduced McSalad shakers, essentially a salad served in a plastic cup. The idea was simple. Pour in your dressing, put the lid back on, and shake it up. The result? A perfectly dressed salad without the need for annoying packets or messy fork twirling. Despite their practicality and unique presentation, McSalad shakers didn't last long. McDonald's eventually removed them in favor of traditional salad bowls, and while those are fine, nothing quite matched the fun of shaking your salad like a fast food smoothie. Did you ever try one of these? Would you want them back for a healthier on-the-go option? Arch Deluxe. The Arch Deluxe was McDonald's attempt at a grown-up burger in the 90s, touted as a premium sandwich with a fancier bun, special mustard mayo sauce, and a thicker patty. While it was delicious, it was also ahead of its time. People weren't looking for upscale burgers from McDonald's back then, and the Arch Deluxe disappeared. But now, with chains like Five Guys and Shake Shack proving people love premium fast food, maybe it's time for the Arch Deluxe to make a comeback. Would you try an Arch Deluxe if it returned today? Volcano Menu. Taco Bell's Volcano Menu was the ultimate spicy indulgence. The star of the show? That bright orange, lava-like volcano sauce that coated everything from tacos to nachos. It was fiery, creamy, and had just the right amount of kick. Despite a massive fan following, Taco Bell retired the Volcano Menu, leaving spice lovers heartbroken. People have tried recreating the sauce at home, but let's be honest, nothing quite matches the original. Would you love to see volcano tacos back on the menu? Or have you moved on to milder pastures? Bell Beefer. Did you know Taco Bell once had a burger? That's right. The Bell Beefer was Taco Bell's take on a Sloppy Joe. It featured seasoned taco beef on a hamburger bun, topped with lettuce and cheese. It was messy, flavorful, and a unique twist for the brand. The Bell Beefer disappeared in the 90s, but fans still reminisce about its nostalgic, simple charm. Maybe in the age of fusion foods, Taco Bell could bring it back as a retro throwback. Did you ever try the Bell Beefer? Would you take a taco on a bun over a regular taco today? If you're loving this nostalgic trip through fast food history, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps keep the memories, and maybe the cravings, alive. Burger King's Cinny Minis. Imagine mini cinnamon rolls, drenched in icing, warm and gooey inside. That was Burger King's Cinny Minis, a breakfast treat that was as addicting as it was delicious. They were soft, packed with cinnamon sugar, and came with a side of sweet frosting for dipping. Cinny Minis were discontinued, but their fan base never forgot them. A brief return in 2018 proved they still had a following, but they disappeared again. It's time for a permanent comeback. Did you ever dip a Cinny Mini in frosting and wish the moment could last forever? Burger King's Chicken Fries Rings. Burger King's chicken fries have been a cult favorite for years, but do you remember the chicken fries rings? Instead of long strips, these were shaped like little onion rings, perfect for dipping and snacking. While chicken fries are still around, the ring-shaped version disappeared. Many argue they were even better for dipping than the originals. Would you swap your regular chicken fries for the ring version if given the chance? KFC's Twister Wrap. The Twister Wrap was KFC's answer to a handheld meal: crispy chicken, lettuce, tomato, and peppery mayo wrapped in a soft tortilla. It was the perfect combination of crunchy, creamy, and fresh. Even though KFC has since introduced different wraps, the Twister had a special flavor profile that fans still crave. Some countries still offer it, but here in the US, it remains a distant memory. Did you ever grab a Twister wrap on the go? And would you choose it over today's wraps? Wendy's Super Bar. Believe it or not, Wendy's once had an all-you-can-eat salad, pasta, and taco bar. The Super Bar was legendary in the late 80s and early 90s, offering endless portions of fresh toppings, pasta dishes, and taco ingredients. It was a fan favorite, but keeping up with cleanliness and food waste made it impractical. In today's fast food world, where buffets are rare, the Super Bar is just a fond memory. Do you remember piling your plate high at the Wendy's Super Bar? Would you visit if they brought it back today? Pizza Hut's P-Zone. The Pizzone was Pizza Hut's take on a calzone, stuffed with cheese, meat, and sauce, then baked to crispy perfection. It was like a pizza, but portable, perfect for dipping in marinara. Though it's made brief comebacks, the Pizzone hasn't been a staple for years. Fans continue to beg for its return, hoping one day it'll be back for good. Did you ever split a P-Zone with a friend? Or were you the type to devour one solo? McDLT. McDonald's introduced the McDLT, McDonald's lettuce and tomato, in the 80s, and its biggest selling point was its unique two-compartment packaging. One side kept the hot beef patty warm, while the other kept the lettuce and tomato cool and crisp. You assembled it yourself, ensuring a fresh, non-soggy bite every time. While it was a hit for a while, McDonald's discontinued it in the early 90s, citing environmental concerns over the large styrofoam container. Even though packaging has evolved, the McDLT never made a return, despite fans still raving about it. Did you ever try assembling your own McDLT? Would you want it back in today's more eco-friendly packaging? Chicken Selects. Before McDonald's introduced their buttermilk crispy tenders, they had Chicken Selects. Premium, thick-cut chicken tenders with an extra crunchy, flavorful coating. These weren't your average nuggets. They were bigger, crispier, and closer to restaurant-quality chicken strips. For a while, they were a go-to menu item, but McDonald's pulled them in the mid-2010s. Since then, various limited-time tenders have come and gone, but none have quite matched the original Chicken Selects. Did you ever dip Chicken Selects into honey mustard or barbecue sauce? Which sauce was your favorite? McPizza. Yes, McDonald's once made pizza. In the 80s and 90s, McDonald's experimented with serving personal-sized pizzas and in some locations, even full-sized ones. They were surprisingly good, with a soft, doughy crust and gooey cheese. The biggest problem? McDonald's prided itself on fast food, and the McPizza took way too long to cook, up to 11 minutes. By the early 2000s, McDonald's phased it out. Today, only one location in Orlando still sells McPizza, keeping the dream alive for those nostalgic for a McDonald's slice. Would you wait 10+ minutes for a McPizza if they brought it back? Enchilito. The Enchilito was Taco Bell's perfect mashup of an enchilada and a burrito. It featured a soft flour tortilla filled with seasoned beef, beans, and onions, smothered in rich red sauce and topped with melted cheese. Served in a little black dish, it felt like a fancier version of regular Taco Bell fare. Though it came back briefly in 2022, Taco Bell pulled it from the menu again, despite protests from longtime fans. Some claim you can still hack it, by ordering a burrito with red sauce and cheese. But it's not the same. Did you ever experience the magic of the enchilada? Would you want it to return permanently? Mexi Nuggets. Long before Taco Bell focused on nacho fries, they had Mexi Nuggets, crispy, golden tater tots, seasoned with a Mexican-inspired spice blend. They were the perfect crunchy side dish, a delicious alternative to nachos or plain chips. Mexi Nuggets vanished in the early 2000s, and while nacho fries have become a fan favorite, there's still a cult following hoping for the return of the spiced-up tots. Did you ever dip Mexi Nuggets in Taco Bell's nacho cheese sauce? Would you trade nacho fries to get them back? Burger Shots. Burger King briefly offered Burger Shots, tiny, slider-style burgers that were perfect for snacking. Sold in packs of 2 or 6, they were essentially a BK version of White Castle sliders. Despite their popularity, Burger Shots disappeared, and fans still wonder why. With the rise of sliders at sit-down restaurants, maybe Burger King should consider a comeback. Would you trade your Whopper for a pack of Burger Shots? The Rodeo Cheeseburger. The Rodeo Cheeseburger was a dollar menu legend. It was a simple yet genius idea. Burger King's classic flame-grilled cheeseburger topped with crispy onion rings and sweet BBQ sauce. For a while, it was a staple, but then it vanished, only making occasional limited-time returns. While some locations still allow you to hack it by adding onion rings to a regular burger, it's not quite the same. Did you ever love the mix of BBQ sauce and onion rings on a burger? Should the Rodeo Cheeseburger come back for good? Taco Bell's Choco Taco. Before Klondike discontinued it in 2022, the Choco Taco was a beloved fast food dessert, often available at Taco Bell. This ice cream treat featured a waffle cone shell, vanilla ice cream, fudge, and crunchy peanuts. Though it started as a regional novelty, it became a cult favorite over time. With so many dessert options now available, Choco Taco still stands out as one of the most innovative fast food sweets ever. Did you ever grab a Choco Taco from Taco Bell? Would you want it back on menus? Dairy Queen Breeze. Before Dairy Queen fully embraced blizzards, they had the Breeze, a healthier frozen yogurt version of their famous treat. It came with all the same mix-ins as a blizzard, but was made with frozen yogurt instead of soft serve. Despite its lighter appeal, customers still preferred the indulgence of full-fat blizzards, leading to the Breeze's quiet disappearance. Would you choose a frozen yogurt blizzard today if it made a comeback? Wendy's Coffee Toffee Twisted Frosty. This was Wendy's attempt at a McFlurry-style treat, but with a sophisticated twist. The Coffee Toffee Twisted Frosty mixed creamy vanilla frosty with crunchy toffee pieces and a hit of coffee flavor. It was briefly popular in the late 2000s, but Wendy's pulled it off the menu, never to be seen again. Fans of coffee desserts still miss this unique treat. Would you swap your regular Frosty for a Coffee Toffee Twisted one if it made a comeback?